Today, stepping outside, you can see the cloud cover overhead in Gatlinburg, where we have had some very early morning rains here this morning. Thank you, Cabin Fever Vacations, for the Space Needle camera this morning. Temperatures not all that bad out there on the cool side in some locations. 55 in Maryville over to Knoxville as well. 55 in Corrington, 54 in Sevierville, and good morning to La Follette at 52 degrees. We do have some rain that has already worked its way into East Tennessee here. Much of it moving west of the Knoxville region here, from Crossville all the way down into Sweetwater, down the Tellico Plains and Monroe County as well. Also some areas of rain up Interstate 75 from Rocky Top back over to Oliver Springs. We zoom in just a little bit closer to this area, just to the north of Crossville. A very heavy rain shower here at this hour, extending on up into Fentress County into Jamestown. And of course, this is the story throughout much of the day as we have periods of rain, some very heavy at times, working its way into the region. You can see a lot of shower activity off to the west into the Carolinas. This is what will be pushing our way once it gets over the mountain ranges here this evening. So we expect some very heavy downpours throughout the morning on into the afternoon hours. Here's the setup of what's causing all of this. We have a pesky area of low pressure that's just off the coast of the Carolinas, pulling in a lot of moisture from Hurricane Joaquin that's out into the Atlantic just over the central Bahamas right now this morning. The latest count, a Category 3 storm, 125 mile-per-hour winds. While we expect Joaquin to push on off out to sea, it's still going to be pulling in a lot of moisture here from Joaquin with this area of low pressure and unfortunately getting into our region, and we expect rainfall amounts to be upwards of 2 inches into our area. We stop things at about 1 o'clock this afternoon on the Futurecast. You can see light to moderate rainfall here in the Smokies, a little bit lighter rainfall amounts over into the valley as well, and then some heavy rainfall from southeastern Kentucky off to the west of Knoxville, from La Follette down to Crossville, back over in towards Jamestown. Moving the picture into motion, we see more heavy showers and storms moving throughout the course of the day, with just some light rainfall here by the 7 o'clock hour this evening in the valley. But notice back out towards the west over Asheville and western North Carolina, all of this expected to come into our region as well. Again, thanks to that area of low pressure just off the coast of the Carolinas. For the rest of the day, we expect to get about 63 degrees this afternoon. Flash flood watch. Do not try to drive through some of these very heavy downpoured areas where we have water crossing the roadways. Very heavy rain at times with some wind. Your all-vol forecast brought to you by Tenova here by kickoff, 58 degrees. Periods of heavy rain that lasts through halftime at about 56 degrees. About northeasterly winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Then for tonight, we'll drop to 58 degrees. The showers will continue. We'll start wrapping things up here not until Monday. How much rainfall are we talking about here by the end of Sunday? Upwards of 3 inches from London over to Middlesboro, 2 inches right here in Knoxville, 2 inches in Sevierville, maybe an inch and a half down into Townsend. We start to clear things out on Monday, about 76 degrees to start your work week. Then sunshine gets into the forecast. Another good chance of rain starts to try to build in here by Saturday. Brittany.